If you see a magician on TV and they perform a trick like you've never seen before, you maybe think, you know what, I would love to see their show. I would love to get a front row seat and see that up close. I want to see more of that. I want to get closer. On Sunday, we're going to hear about not a magic trick, but a miracle that Jesus performed. And when Simon Peter saw this miracle, he realized who Jesus was. And instead of saying he wanted to get closer, he wanted to follow, he fell down and said, "Go away from me, Lord. I am a sinful man." See, what Peter recognized was Jesus, in that miracle that he did, showed that he is the Holy One of Israel. And holiness and sinfulness don't go together. A sinner and the holy God would mean that the holy God would be fine, but the sinner would be destroyed. No one can see my face and live, God says. And so Peter did something that was true and said something that was true. He said, "Go away from me, Lord, I am a sinful man." He understood that he can't be in the presence of the Holy One. The wonderful thing about Jesus being in the flesh is that he is the Holy One of God who is approachable. And so God is hidden there so that sinners can come to him, can approach him. And regardless of their morality, regardless of their behavior, sinners can be made holy in Jesus. And that's the Spirit's gift of holiness that we're going to talk about this coming Sunday. It's all about God's grace in Jesus Christ. There's a lot of thoughts about the hidden God that we'll be able to unpack and wrestle with. It's going to be a lot of fun. So as you're getting ready for a Sunday morning, and start thinking about that concept of sin and holiness and how they can't go together unless we have God in the flesh, as we have in Jesus Christ, and unless he goes to the cross and becomes sin, conquers death for us. It's a really wonderful thing to be thinking about, and I pray that throughout these next few days, as we're leading into and getting ready for Sunday morning, that you'll find a lot of joy and some of these deeper things of the faith that have to do with sin and holiness. And I pray especially that you'll be comforted, because whatever your sin, however bad, however much you might feel like Simon Peter and fall down and say, "Go away from me, Lord, I'm a sinful man, I don't deserve this at all." In Christ there is forgiveness, there is grace. And we're going to receive that on Sunday morning. So as you get ready for receiving the great gift of holiness in Jesus on Sunday morning, I pray that these next few days will be beneficial to you, and that you will find a lot of peace in thinking about these wonderful topics. Peace be with you today.